and one day she captured something creepy outside her window that left her baffled as she couldn't find a logical explanation to figure it out. Take a look.
I'm like fucking scared. There is no one standing there, but there's a silhouette, like a shadow of a person. Yeah.
The silhouette of a person can be seen just standing there against the wall, but there is nothing there on either side that could cast such a shadow. Also, the curtain quickly moves for an instant on the top left window. She later responded with a follow-up video showing that the shadow figure is now gone.
I do believe in those kind of things a bit, but not as much. And I was so scared. I was not a little bit scared. I was scared. But then I decided to enjoy my bank holiday weekend. And people from UK, I hope you enjoyed the bank holiday. Yeah. So as you see, there is nothing. Nothing at all. Yeah. That's a lamppost on like next to my neighbors. And it would project like here. So yeah. Nothing.
So it wasn't a spray painting or anything like that. So just what could have caused such a strange occurrence? Was it something paranormal or something natural? Once again, the final judgment is yours to make.
Number 3, My Yard. Number 2, Shadow People.
Why? Come into the kitchen here. Say hi, Bernard. He never lets me talk. And then I see that. And this is the third time I've come through, and this is exactly how I've seen them. 3 times now. I think I'm going to bed.
Number 1, The Uninvited.
He was a tricycle driver who rented a 1-bedroom room located on the 2nd floor of the building. The room next to him was occupied by a man named Asher, who was a newly graduated driver. Asher would share his passion for driving with Nagarian and tell him stories about his experience. But on the 2nd day of his stay, he noticed Asher being less talkative and trying to avoid him. The day after, he saw Asher's younger sister in the hallway and said hello, but was completely ignored. A little while later, Nagarian started to feel uncomfortable inside his room. He began to hear footsteps outside his door, but whenever he went to check, there was no one there. One night, he was awakened by a noise outside his door. When he opened it, he saw a tall figure in a long black coat standing in the hallway. He was unable to see its face, yet he could feel its eyes staring right at him, which chilled him to the core. So he quickly slammed his door shut, and when he looked outside the window, he could see the figure disappear into the shadows. The next night, creepy activity began to occur inside his room. He said he heard someone washing the dishes in the kitchen, but he was all alone. He woke up at 12 a.m. and saw his blanket slowly being pulled away from him, but didn't pay too much attention to it, as he was barely awake. Then the next day, while mopping the floor, he heard footsteps heading towards the bathroom and decided to record. This is what he captured.
Ano ba yan? Bakit ganito dito? Hindi ko pa yan naririnig ah. Ting 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 ting. Ting 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 ting. Ting ting ting. Yan. Video lang tayo. Matakot na dito. Puyat ako dito. Mapupuyat ako. Yee.
The next night he was preparing his bags for an overnight office visit in Zambales, over in the Philippines, when the bag suddenly closed by itself.
Video lang. Kami makita tayo.
The bag falls over by itself, and later on, around 3 a.m., he is unable to sleep, so he just continues to record after hearing a noise. What he captures gave him the chills.
Video. Tingnan nyo guys ha. Nandiyan na siya. Nandiyan na. Nandiyan na siya. Nandiyan na. Nandiyan na. Gumalaw yung bangko. Ay!
After seeing the chair slide towards him on its own, he ran straight to his car and ended up sleeping inside it for the rest of the night. The following day he moved out, so hopefully whatever this figure was that he saw, it doesn't follow him, but we never know.
Would you swim here?
That poor girl was so confused.
This place is so wet. Oh, scared the fuck out of me. Yo. need some help, bro? Yo. Fuck that. He's not even responding. I'm gonna leave him alone. Get the fuck out of his way.
Oh, what are you doing? Watch this. What?
A guy was about to take a shower when he noticed it was already occupied by a rat washing itself like a human.
When Angel Michael faced the Prince of Persia. The Prince of Persia was not a mortal prince, but a powerful spiritual being who held sway over the kingdom of Persia. He was an embodiment of darkness, opposing God's plans and seeking to hinder his purposes on earth. His influence over the earthly realm was strong, and he had gathered forces to carry out his malevolent agenda. As Archangel Michael prepared for the confrontation, he knew that the battle would be fierce. He armed himself with the armor of God and embarked on his mission, guided by divine wisdom and authority. Arriving in the spiritual realm over Persia, Michael faced the Prince of Persia, a dark and formidable presence. The clash between their powers shook the very foundations of the heavens. Lightning crackled and thunder boomed as their energies collided. Michael fought with unwavering determination, fueled by his allegiance to God and his love for humanity. With each strike, he unleashed the power of righteousness and truth, aiming to break the grip of darkness that the Prince of Persia held over the earthly realm. The battle raged on, with Michael and the Prince of Persia locked in a fierce struggle. Their strength and might were evenly matched, and the conflict seemed to stretch on endlessly. Yet Michael's faith in God's power and his commitment to the divine cause propelled him forward. Meanwhile, on earth, a faithful servant named Daniel was fervently praying and seeking God's guidance. Little did he know that his prayers were being answered and that a great spiritual battle was unfolding in the heavens on his behalf. As the battle raged, God heard Daniel's prayers and dispatched Michael to aid him. The conflict intensified as Michael pressed forward, refusing to back down in the face of darkness. With each blow, he weakened the hold of the Prince of Persia, pushing back the forces of evil. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, Michael emerged victorious. The Prince of Persia was subdued, his power broken by the unwavering faith and strength of the Archangel. Light triumphed over darkness, and God's plans could now be set into motion. Having secured the victory, Michael returned to the heavenly realms, his mission accomplished. His courage and dedication in facing the Prince of Persia had ensured that God's divine message would reach Daniel and that his purposes would prevail. This is the end of this episode. Follow for more.